Oh, the howling woman, how long we've been acquainted. You stole my innocence and ate my heart! I thought your place was to define my life. I believed you had power over me, and for so long you did. The black hole, the horrors. Heartbreak is a fickle thing, for you cannot pretend it is not there. You must go in your bleeding. You must acknowledge and feel the gaping hole. You must lament. But you can only live a shadow of a life when the heartbreak consumes and defines you. Oh, the horror! It is real when a dream or a loved one or innocence is ripped from the flesh of your soul and body and heart. For our souls are in our hearts, bodies, innocence, dreams, and loved ones. And we must weep. We must weep. And we must go into the grief. But we need not become it. But I did become the grief. I was consumed. I was agony. I was heartbreak. I was darkest night. I was depression. And I sunk to the depths and gave up, thinking, this is the only way left to be. And it was horrible and deep and dark and permanent. But it happened. A single star shone in the deep black sky, and I saw a glimmer that maybe it could be different, and I no longer wanted to live there. My sadness needed expression. It needed release. My agony needed a voice, and I gave it one. But it also needed a time, a limit, and somehow I gave it a limit too. Grief and depression need not be the identity, the defining. Nobody will ever know the horror but me, for I was the only one that lived it. People can listen, but only I will know the true horror. However, only I also have the way out. Only I have the key, and only I can unlock the door. Grief need not be a way of life. Depression need not be a way of life, but a journey. The journey that gives voice to the pain, and gives it a name, and sends it on its way. A deep grief, a start to my voice, for I must be heard, giving place for my soul, giving voice for myself, giving permission for my truth, the truth we all desire to uncover, that I am allowed to be. I do not call it a surviving, for therein I am still defined by the pain. I will call it an overcoming, for overcoming is a journey, a place to look back and see and acknowledge the pain that was, never forgetting, but never defining. For the past is part of my story, and forgetting is an impossibility. I will never forget the loved ones, the innocence, the dreams. But I am not defined. I am not the pain that was. I am the forgiving. Forgiving the consuming. Forgiving the agony. Forgiving the heartbreak. Forgiving the darkest night. Forgiving the grief. Forgiving the depression. I am the healing. I am the becoming. I am the light. I am cresting the horizon, clearing the darkness, bringing hope to a valley covered and consumed by deep black, bringing color and harmony and music and song. I am the singing. I am the singing to show you there is life after loss, possibility after grief, beginning after depression, hope after failure, rising after falling. I am the rising. I am the rising of a new life, of my new life, of your new life. I am the dawn.